Give up on their excuses. If you haven't got money, find the money. There are investors all around you. For example, let me ask you this. If I was to say to you, give me $100,000 and I will give you $1 million, would you be able to find $100,000 if you knew there was guaranteed $1 million? Of course, because everyone around you are looking for investment opportunities. If you're lacking money, get creative. Find the money. You're never lacking resources. You're only lacking your resourcefulness. If you truly want to become successful, become resourceful and give up your excuses. Number 4, give up your need to be liked. This is an important one. If you're forever really trying to be liked and if you're ever trying to please everybody, you're never going to become successful, period. If you look at every great leader on this planet, they're willing to stand up for their own truth. Not their neighbor's truth, not their friend's truth, their own truth. Not what their parents say, but what they want to say. This is the importance of really giving up your need to be liked. And what you'll find out is this, is that the people who dislike you, guess what? They're going to begin to hate you the moment you do this. But the people who like you are going to begin to love you. If you look at any of the leaders that you follow online, any of the people you admire, they are all willing to speak their own truth. They have given up the need to be liked and they're just living their life and they're just amplifying what they believe in, their core message. You, my friend, need to do the same moving forwards. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Number 5, the final point is this. Give up toxic people. Spend time with people who are born winners. Spend time with people who can't put up with anything that's average. And guess what? You'll become the same. If you hang around with toxic people, if you hang around with losers, you're going to become a loser. If you hang around with winners, the ones who are seriously making a big impact on this planet, you're going to become a winner as well. So what you got to realize is this. As Jim Rohn said, you are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. Take a look around you right now. Who are within your social circle? If right now, people within your social circle aren't living your dream life, don't expect to reach your dream life. Hang around with people who are beyond yourself. How do you do that? Well, you can join our Success Inside Secret group. I'm going to chuck a link above right now. Or you can go to networking parties and you can just meet like-minded people, and you can go to events as well. You can just meet very successful people everywhere. But nowadays, one of the easiest way is to actually reach out to a mentor and get through to their networks. And then once you basically have got a mentor, they can introduce you and it becomes much easier. But just do whatever it takes. Give up toxic people, replace it with people who are born winners, who are literally so fed up with average people that they would not tolerate your average behavior if you was to hang around with them. And you will find that you will sooner than later become more successful in your life. So those are the 5 points. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please be sure to share this video with people who you know would benefit from watching it. And please like the video, comment below. Somebody once told me the definition of hell. It went on the lines of this. On your last day on earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become. Now, this is the reality of most people out there who dream big and yet they never achieve their dream. Sometimes is this. Give up the short-term mindset. Successful people set long-term goals, and they know the fact that these aims are merely the result of short-term habits that they need to do every single day. And what they realize is that they need to dream big, but they chunk it down small. And they have these mini wins every single day. While on the other hand, very broke people and people who won't become successful, they have a very short-term mindset. Everything they do is short-term. For example, they believe in get rich quick. They believe they want results like that, and they believe there's a magic bullet that will solve all of their issues in one. While on the other hand, successful people is the reality of most people out there who dream big and yet they never achieve their dream. Sometimes to become successful and get closer to that person you were born to be, you don't need to add more things onto your list. Sometimes you just got to de-learn some of the negative programming you've got at the moment. So in today's video, I wanted to reveal to you the 5 things to give up if you want to be successful, if you truly want to become that person you were born to be. So make sure to take plenty of notes, but most importantly, take action, my friend. Without further ado, let's go on to the first point. The first point is this: give up the short-term mindset. Successful people set long-term goals, and they know the fact that these aims are merely the result of short-term habits that they need to do every single day. And what they realize is that they need to dream big, but they chunk it down small. And they have these mini wins every single day. While on the other hand, very broke people and people who won't become successful, they have a very short-term mindset. Everything they do is short-term. For example, they believe in get rich quick. They believe they want results like that, and they believe there's a magic bullet that will solve all of their issues in one. While on the other hand, successful people realize that it's the daily habits, it's the things you do every single day, those micro increments, that's what makes the biggest difference in the long term. Point number 2 is you've got to give up on playing small. If you never try and actually grab the opportunities that's in front of you, if you never just go out there and actually put yourself out there and speak your own truth and do what you boldly want to do, not what your parents say what you need to do, not what your next door neighbor says, not what your friend says, but the moment you actually take full ownership of the ship you're sailing and you become the captain, not the victim, that's when your life truly changes, my friend. Give up on playing small. Dream freaking big. Play it big. Treat your life like an Olympian. Whatever it takes, push past yourself and realize that winners run through the finish line. There are going to be days where you feel down. Of course, everybody does. But the ones who actually persevere, the ones who actually get up and actually run through the finish line, they're the ones who are going to win. Going on to the third point, you've got to give up the excuses. Now, this is what really separates the losers from the winners. The winners always come up with the reasons why they can, and the losers always come up with excuses in regards to why they can't. They always tell themselves, oh yeah, it's my story, oh you know what I've been through, oh it's because of this, oh it's because of that, oh I haven't got the time, I haven't got the money, oh I haven't got this, I haven't got the right resources. It doesn't matter. Give up on their excuses. If you haven't got money, find the money. There are investors all around you. For example, let me ask you this. If I was to say to you, give me $100,000 and I will give you $1 million, would you be able to find $100,000 if you knew there was guaranteed $1 million? Of course, because everyone around you are looking for investment opportunities. If you're lacking money, get creative. Find the money. You're never lacking resources. You're only lacking your resourcefulness. If you truly want to become successful, become resourceful and give up your excuses. Number 4, give up your need to be liked. This is an important one. If you're forever really trying to be liked and if you're ever trying to please everybody, you're never going to become successful, period. If you look at every great leader on this planet, they're willing to stand up for their own truth, not their neighbor's truth, not their friend's truth, their own truth. Not what their parents say, but what they want to say. This is the importance of really giving up your need to be liked. And what you find out is this, is that the people who dislike you, guess what? They're going to begin to hate you the moment you do this. But the people who like you are going to begin to love you. If you look at any of the leaders that you follow online, any of the people you admire, they are all willing to speak their own truth. They have given up the need to be liked, and they're just living their life, and they're just amplifying what they believe in, their core message. You, my friend, need to do the same moving forwards. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Number 5, the final point is this: give up toxic people. Spend time with people who are born winners. Spend time with people who can't put up with anything that's average, and guess what? You'll become the same. If you hang around with toxic people, if you hang around with losers, you're going to become a loser. If you hang around with winners, the ones who are seriously making a big impact on this planet, you're going to become a winner as well. So what you got to realize is this: as Jim Rohn said, you are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. Take a look around you right now. Who are within your social circle? If right now, people within your social circle aren't living your dream life, don't expect to reach your dream life. Hang around with people who are beyond yourself. How do you do that? Well, you can join our Success Inside the Secret group. I'm going to chuck a link above right now. Or you can go to networking parties and you can just meet like-minded people, and you can go to events as well. You can just meet very successful people everywhere. But nowadays, one of the easiest way is to actually reach out to a mentor and get through to their networks. And then once you basically have got a mentor, they can introduce you, and it becomes much easier. But just do whatever it takes. Give up toxic people, replace it with people who are born winners, who are literally so fed up with average people that they would not tolerate your average behavior if you was to hang around with them. And you will find that you will sooner than later become more successful in your life. So those are the 5 points. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please be sure to share this video with people who you know would benefit from watching it. And please like the video, comment below.
When I graduate from universities, and before for 3 years I tried to fill in the universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC come to China, come to my city, 24 people went for the job. 23 people were accepted. I was the only one guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that not receive it. So to me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times, rejected. I know I'll be rejected. I just don't want to say that.
Yeah, sorry now. 10 times you wrote them and said, I'd like to come to Harvard.
Yeah. And then I told myself, someday I should go teach there, maybe.
Don't worry. Any mistake is an income, is a wonderful revenue for you. So I told myself and told my young people, before 20 years old, be a good student. When you do entrepreneur, just learn some experience. Before 30 years old, follow somebody. Go to a small company. Normally in a big company, it is good to learn processing. You are a part of a big machine. But when you go to a small company, you learn the passion, you learn the dreams. You learn how to do a lot of things at one time. So before 30 years old, it's not which company you go, it's which boss you follow. It's very important. A good boss teaches you differently. And from 30 to 40 years old, you have to think very clearly when you're working for yourself if you really want to be entrepreneur. When you're 40 to 50 years old, you have to do all the things that you are good at. Don't try to jump into the new area. It's too late. You may be successful, but the rate of dying is too big. So 40 to 50, think about how can focus on things that you are good at. But when you are 50 to 60 years old, work for the young people. Because young people can do better than you. So rely on them, invest on them, making sure they're good. So when you are over 60 years old, spend time for yourself. On the beach, sunshine, right? It's too late for you to change normally. But this is my advice to the young people. 25 years old, make enough mistakes. Don't worry. You fall, you stand up. You fall, you stand up. Enjoy it. I mean, 25 years old, enjoy the show, enjoy the show.
What do you think your core competence is?
Our core is culture. It's not the technology. I think technology is a tool. The core competence of our companies, we have 20,000. We grow from 18 people to now 20,000 young people. And we focus a lot on the value and the mission and making sure the culture, everybody work for helping others instead of just making money. And we believe the co-company different from the Wall Street. We believe customer number one, employee number two, shareholder number three.
Customer one, employee two, shareholder
number
three.
three. Yeah, again, this is my religion. It's the customer that pay us the money. It's the employees that drive the innovation. It's the shareholder, and the shareholder always say, I remember the day before we IPO, and a lot of people say, Jack, can I give us the shares? We were long-term shareholders. But when the crisis came, these guys run as soon as
they ran away.
They ran away. My people stayed, customers stayed. But I learned a lot of things from movies. I learned how to make a speech from the movie called Bodyguard, Whitney Houston. When she sings the songs, I look at her, wow, that's the way that you make a speech. Because I never know how to make speech. Because I'm not an actor. But when I saw the movie, I say, wow, if you sing from your heart, if you sing naturally, if you are yourself. So I realized, and I learned a lot from the movies, even learned from the Godfathers. I learned, my favorite movie is Forrest Gump, These are the things I learned so much. And we discuss about the muse, the inspirations we got from movies.
What kinds of business ideas have you said no to?
I'm saying no to a lot of ideas because as a CEO, I have to say no to opportunities. Because if I say yes, I probably get 5,000 opportunities every day. But whether yes or no, everything based on the mission that we're helping doing business easier. If it's on that, we will consider. If somebody coming saying, have this deal will make a lot of money, I'm not interested.
Why did you call it Alibaba?
Alibaba? Well, when I started, I think internet is global. We should have a global name. And a name that, interesting, like at that time, the best name is Yahoo. Right, so I've been thinking for many days, suddenly think Alibaba is a good name. So I was happened to be in San Francisco that day. I have a lunch and the waitress come. I asked her, do you know about Alibaba? She said, yes. I said, what is Alibaba? She said, Open Sesame. Good. So I went on the street, asked about 10, 20 people. They all know about Alibaba, 40 Thieves, and Open Sesame. And I think this is a good name. And start with A. Whatever you talk about, Alibaba is always top. And what I want to tell the young people, when most people complain, where the opportunity is. People start complaining. Some people complain. People start to change themselves, changing others. Where the opportunity is where the complaints are. Where the trouble, where's the opportunity. And I always believe that. In the business, calm down. There's always way out. And keep yourself balanced. And meanwhile, Don't try to, because business is a competition is a fun. Business is not like a battlefield. You die or I win. Business, even if you die, I may not win. Right? So it's about fun.
I don't worry about today, Alibaba business. I don't worry about next 3 years. Because whatever we have done today, we've been working for 15 years for today and next 3 years. But what I worry about is 10 years later.
But I believe when you have $1 million, that's your money. When you have $20 million, you start to have a problem. You worry about inflation, which is stock to buy and this, that, had it come. When you have $1 billion, that's not your money. That's the trust society give on you. They believe you can manage the money, use the money better than the government and the others. One of the secret source for Alibaba's success is that we have a lot of women. And I think so comfortable to working with them because women, in this world, if you want to win in 21st century, you have to making sure that making other people powerful, empower others, making sure the other people better than you are, then you will be successful.
I said, if something, everybody believe it, everybody love it, forget about it. That's not your opportunity. Because when everybody agrees why this opportunity should be yours, because a lot of people don't agree with it, and you think this is good, think carefully and find a group of people working together. And making sure the people working with you together believe the dreams. Whether investors believe it this or not, whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it, your team believe it, and work day and night on this. That's how the things happens. Right. My investor did not, after 10 years they invested us, they still don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, people say, "Why you Jack? You have so many great investors." Yeah, they are great because they believe Jack Ma can do something. But what exactly he's doing, they probably don't understand. But we have to know. We know the only thing I tell you guys, for the first 3 years, we do not have even $1 revenue from our business. But why it keeps going ahead? Going forward, because I received lots of email of thanks from the customer. They say, "This is such a great thing. If you can keep on doing that, we cannot pay you, but this thing helped us. If you keep on helping us, one day you will be successful." And I believe this. Which I would say, the best assets you have is that you are young. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. Those people complain, those people who fail. And do not always say, "Well, I don't have." Think about how you can make things different. Use your own brain to think. Lastly, I want to share you, I learned my English. I learned how to think, use my own brain. When I was young, I went to Hangzhou West Lake. You know, we have a West Lake. There's a hotel. Many foreign visitors visit there. And I went there every morning, 5 o'clock, to practice my English. The foreign visitors come, I practice my English. I don't know why at that time. But I found everything the foreign visitors told me are so different from the things my parents told me, my teacher told me, and the newspaper I read. So since then, I think everything use my own brain to think about. Is that true? Is that an opportunity inside? Is there anything I can do that make the difference? Think about this. And then when you think about this, start to do it. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening. But in the morning, they go to the office same again. Make the move. Make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. And believe one thing, this is also another last advice I want to give you. You have to work very hard, right? Either work for the others or work for yourself. And I choose the way, work for myself. But working for myself, that means working for the society. If you really want to work for yourself, think about the others. The DT time, making sure You help others, because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you'll be successful, you will be happy.
Okay. Good morning, amazing people. If you can see me and you can hear me, please post yes in the comment section so that I'm very sure that you can see me and you can also hear me. Beautiful Monday morning to each and every one of us. I'm super excited to be here this morning, and I know that we are all excited. So if you can see me and you can hear me, post millions on the comment section. Millions. We are the winning team, we're the biggest team, we're the dominating team, and we always we dominate, okay? So if your teammates are not yet connected, ensure you've reached out to each and every one of them, because we're starting up immediately without taking any extra time, all right? So right about now, we're calling on a very phenomenal, amazing lady. Okay, we'll be coming on a very phenomenal, amazing lady to actually come and share a very beautiful testimony of hers. Just a moment. Okay, so we're calling on a very phenomenal, amazing lady. She's doing so well for herself in the business. We'll be calling her up right now. We're calling her up. I know she's already ready. I know she's ready for us already. All right. I know she's ready for us already. Okay. So we're calling her up now. So with an emoji novation, on the chat room, please let's give it up for Lady Cheesy as she okay, one moment. Please don't be excited. Today's literally a beautiful, great day. So if you're excited, post excited on the comment section. Okay. Okay. So if you're excited, post excited. Now, before we call her up, we'll just be taking a moment of prayers. All right. So wherever you are, just close your eyes. Let's pray. All right. So Heavenly Father, we commit today's meeting into your hands. As we start, oh Lord, we pray that you direct us, oh Lord, in the name of Jesus, and everything that we need to get done today, that it will bring glory back to your name, in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, so we're going to call on a very amazing lady to actually come share her story, all right, on how she did a very magnificent something. All right, don't worry, she'll be telling you all of that. So with an emoji innovation, please, let's give it up for Lady Cheesy, all right? So Lady Cheesy, the floor is yours. Please take over. The floor is yours. Welcome. We welcome you. We celebrate you. All right. You can actually take it up. All right. You have about 10-15 minutes, right? So
thank you, Amazon Tracy. Thank you. I can cite you. If you can see me and you can hear me, I want you to post millions on the comment section. If you can see me and you can hear me, I want to see you type millions on the comment section. Millions. I can't see you typing. I can't see you. Do we have leaders here? I want to see you type millions. If you are excited to be here this morning, let me see your millions. We are here to make millions and billions and trillions. Yes. I can see Joy Mba, my ambassador, Prince Muzo. Yes, I can see you. Millions. Make sure you are typing millions. So. Type millions if you can see me and you can hear my voice this morning. Thank you. I am so excited to be in your midst this morning. It's a great privilege. I'm really happy because it's God all the way. This is my first time of talking to this number of people. since I joined this business. Over 1,000 people connected to whether Zoom and YouTube. It's a great privilege. I want to also thank our mastermind who made it possible for me, because if not him, you will not be seeing me this morning. Yes. Before I get started, I want to apologize why I don't have any slide for this testimony, but you really need to pay attention so that you get value before the end, because I have few minutes to stay with you this morning before our main training. So I don't have any slide because the notification was impromptu. So I want to apologize. I said I must deliver since I have been selected for this. It's a great privilege. So the mastermind, I thank you, sir. I'm still loyal. All right, I want to start with a short story about myself, how I started. My name is Chukwu Odishizobam, but I am popularly known as Lady Shizzy. Why am I here this morning? I'm here to share with you how I got 250 codes in the 90 days challenge, as in Dubai challenge, November to remember. I don't know if you are in that group. If you're in that group, type November to remember, November to remember, November to remember. It's gonna be hot at the end of this month, November to remember. I want to see your type, November to remember, to show that you know about this challenge. Let me see you comment, November to remember. I can't see any comments. Can you still hear me? Okay, yes. November to remember. This is why I'm here, to share how I got this code. Though it was not easy, it was challenging. But I said to myself, you have to emerge. You have to emerge. Thank you very much. So this is how I started this business. I got started late 2020. I was connected by my unstoppable leader. Sorry, I want to give you Amazon now. Sorry about that. Ambassador Muzo Prince. He's my upline leader. He got me connected late 2020. But I started officially February last year, 2021. I will not give you the full testimony about my, as in the success story, because I'm not here for that story. I will still share it, which you will see my slide very soon. So I got started, and officially February, everything changed for me. Why? Because of retreats, Abuja retreats. If you have not attended any retreats, especially destination events, this upcoming one, if you miss it, it will take you 5 years to recover. If you have not paid for your ticket, sorry, because this is why I am successful today. My success started last year, February. Before that February, I have not made money. I have something like 100 and something thousand before the retreat. We managed to travel. I carried some of my teammates. We got to Abuja. I saw this Labuana Vida in another way, because I was hearing, but I went, I saw. This is not they say. I believed more. The event was amazing. A lot of celebration that got me. So many people were celebrating. I was stayed at the back, seeing celebration, even my boss, Ambassador Prince. And young people, wow. And they have not been long in the business. Everybody, they were testifying. I said to myself, I need to do something. It seems that this thing is really working. It is really working. I can see people being celebrated. I was thinking, I was focusing. But I got a message from my leader. He said, come and meet me at the front, because he was staying at the front. I went to meet him. He called one of the ladies that was celebrated as Star Connector then. Because before then, I did not understand Challenge 36 at all. So he called the lady to come. The lady came, said I should stand beside her. He snapped me with the lady. Later, he posted it in our group. He said something there that was challenging. Like, look at this small girl. If she can do it, you can do it. So he challenged me, not privately, but publicly. He posted it in the group. I said, okay, with this, I will prove to you that I can do this. When we came back, I started my challenge 36, March. Booking. At the end of the month of March, I'm supposed to get 36, right? But what I got was 41/36. I said, good. This is how to prove to him that I am ready for this. I am ready for this. I got the code and I got the status of star connector. It did not end there because I'm supposed to do it 3 consecutive times, March, April, and May. The next month, I started again because I want. Can you still hear me? It seems I got network challenge now. Can you still hear me? If you can still hear me, type 1, please. Type 1. Because I got disconnected now. If you can hear me, type 1 before I continue. I want to be sure that you are with me. Type 1. Good. Thank you very much for being there for me, my boss. Okay, the second month, I began the challenge again because I need to, as in, complete it. I don't want to give anything for Shan at all. So I started another one in April. I did it with my team, with the people I got at the first one. I helped them. We did the challenge, and at the end of the month, April, I got 94 codes. That is 94/36. I said, I still have 1 month to hit this. I cannot relent. It was not easy. It was challenging because I nearly got West Pen where I was booking. Oh my God, it was not easy. But that challenge 36 is what opened the door of success for me. At the end of the 3rd month, I got 78. From there, my business started growing like mad. I started thinking of opening my own office, carrying my team to my office, and God helped us. From that February that I started officially it was just 6 months. I paid for my office. I launched out 1st of September last year. I opened my own and we started. Ambassador Tracy, are you there? Ambassador Tracy, please respond. I hope you can still hear me. Hello?
Ma, we can hear you. Please proceed.
Okay. God is really distracting me. I want to be sure. Okay, when we launched out, we started program after program, big event in the office, big event in the hotel, to make sure that we generate more. And with this, I did it 3 months. From that September, October, November, I hit MC. It was so amazing that from February to that November, that's 10 months. That is how I joined Millionaire Circle Club. It was challenging, but at the end, it was testimony. Everybody started asking, who is this lady? Though I was not celebrated like this, as in called to share. It's not that I was not called to share. I was called to share, but let's say my village people did not allow me. I was on my way back from Lagos, and my boss said, you are to share this evening. I said, sir, I am having network challenge. I can't even connect to Millionaire School. Talk more of sharing. How can I do it? Can they give me chance? And later, I did not get it again till now. But I said in my global MC, people must hear about this. So I just want to tell you a few things about me, how I got to become Millionaire Circle member within 10 months. And now I'm here to share little about what happened of recent. What is that thing? We are into a challenge called 90 days challenge. That is November to remember, Dubai challenge. But before this Dubai challenge came up, I entered into one challenge with a mastermind, Dr. Elijah Mba. He posted one thing in the group, starting coding room. The unstoppable leaders here and the emerging leaders here, I hope you will relate if I tell you this now. What is that? On 24th of July, he said something in the group, which I cannot go back to read now because of time, that if you want to encounter, I cannot put it the way he put it now, but what he meant there was, if you want your business to change hands, this is what you need to do. Select the number of codes you put per cycle, choose for yourself, decide on your own the number of codes you can put per cycle, then chat me and let me know. Once you are able to hit it under 1 month, I will be giving you that number of codes freely. You'll be as in putting the codes on your own after 1 month if you are able to hit it. That message was challenging. When I saw it in the morning, it was Sunday morning. I got up from bed because I didn't go to church that day. I got up from bed. I was looking at this message. Is this message for me or for the unstoppable leaders? I don't know. Or for other people. It was challenging. Anyway, I used to put code though, but this one is that you will not miss any code per cycle that you choose. Else, you will pay him 7,000 naira. It was staked. I was thinking, how do I pay this? If I pick up this challenge now, does it mean that if I fail, I will pay him 7,000 naira? I was thinking, I was bothered. I really want to do this, but I was afraid. Why? I don't want to pay that 7K if I miss any slot. So I started thinking, what do I do? Should I choose 1 or 2 per cycle? Which one can I do? I checked off one code per cycle, which I know I can conquer. That one is very simple. One code per cycle means 2 codes per day, and that is 2 codes per day, 62 codes in 1 month. And I asked myself, how can me and my team achieve just 62 codes in 1 month? That is very poor. I need to pick something that will be challenging so that I will level up. Because that time we are not making that serious money. I don't know, there was a challenge that came up, which something happened. So I wanted to use that thing to change everything for myself and my teammates. Because everybody was complaining, this, that. I decided to go for 2 per cycle. I checked it. 2 per cycle means you have to put 4 codes in 1 day. And that 4 codes times 31 days is almost 124 codes. I said, wow, I have not done this thing before, but I have to try it. I believe that God will be there for me. So what did I do? I know that I cannot achieve this alone. And I have other people that I need to raise to become MC too. I selected just 3 top leaders in my team. I told them, this is what we have on board. It will help us to emerge. It will help us to get to another level. One person declined, giving me excuses. Very, very reasonable for him. I said, no problem. So I started with 2 persons. I called them, how much do you want to earn this month? How much do you want to earn? They told me, I told them how they will achieve this amount. They said, okay, this is a challenge with Dr. Mba. It is not my own challenge. And if you don't meet up to this, you have to pay 7,000. They said, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. So 3 of us, we started. And this is the journey. As we were doing this, Okay, before we got started, that's after concluding with them, I dropped a message to our mastermind, Dr. Elijah Mba, because he said, "Chat me private if you decide." That Sunday, before 3 o'clock, chat me private. So I was just thinking all about this, hosting this meeting with my team to make sure that I conclude everything before 3 o'clock, because I've made up my mind to do. So I chatted him, I dropped the message, "Sir, I want to be part of this challenge." And he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I believe that I can do it. You will pay me 7,000. I said, "Sir, I believe I can generate these codes." He said, "This is not what I want to hear from you. Are you sure you will pay me 7,000? Are you ready to pay 7,000 naira?" I said, "Yes, I will pay." Because that is what he wants to hear, that I will pay, agreement. So on that 24th, I did not hear from him again. On 26th, I thought that he wanted to leave me behind, something like that. I was thinking, is it that he thought I cannot do this? Maybe I will not meet up. But on 26th, I saw his message. He said, "Are we starting this evening or at the end of the month?" Because that day was 26th. To prove him that I have made up my mind, that I don't have any fear anymore. Whatever I see it. I will take it. I said, "Sir, this evening," we started. He gave me 2. So it continued that way. We are doing everything to make sure that we did not fail this. So this is what opened the door for me for this 90-day challenge, that is Dubai challenge. We were in this challenge before 1 week. Before 1 week of the challenge, I had a dream. I did not tell him about this dream. I hope that he's hearing me right now. I didn't tell him about it. I had a dream. He came to my house. I was shocked seeing the mastermind in my house, me, common me. I saw him coming with a group of people, as I can say they are top leaders. I couldn't recognize the face or the faces, but he's the only one I know. I said, I was welcoming them, but in my mind, I was thinking, I didn't give him my my home address. How did he know my house? He did not tell me he's coming, in that dream. So I welcomed them, I gave them seats. The question he asked me, "What made you to choose this? What pushed you to do this thing? Because I know that this may not be easy for you. What?" The answer I gave was, "Sir, I really need to help my teammates make money. Because most of us, the money we make is not what we are supposed to. So this challenge, I believe with it can help us to level up. I want them to become MC. I was just narrating why the reasons. And I got up. When I woke up, I said, is this thing a dream? Wow, I see. For seeing mastermind in my dream concerning this challenge, it is a divine challenge. It is a divine challenge. So I called 2 of them and told them, this is what I saw. Please, we really need to buckle up. We need to prove, and I want him to be proud of us that we did this. We did this. This is what I saw. They said, okay, I believe it's a good one too. It's a divine challenge, like you said. We continue. Before the before Dubai challenge came up, we were doing it gathering course. Why am I here this morning? It's all about November to remember. But I'm trying to let you know the risk I took, what opened the door of this challenge for me to break through. So it was announced that 1st of August, Dubai challenge will start, ending 31st of October. I said, okay, another challenge. I have not finished this one. I was thinking of how to get close to make sure I put it so that I will not pay him 7,000. This one is another one, but I can still use this challenge to boost my Dubai challenge. I will run them together. There's no problem. I started my Unstoppable Leader. I want you to add me to the group Dubai challenge. I was added on 8th of August. When I was added, I checked the number of people there and their codes. The highest there was 10, 7, 5. I gave him my updates. What I gave him that day was 40 codes. That was the first code he updated for me in that group. He said, if I have gotten 40 codes and this number is the highest here, 10, it means that I am very far from these people. I started changing my mind, as in developing that champion's mindset that I have to champion everybody in this group. I have to. If they come close to me or even overtake me, it will be a shameful thing to me. So I was just thinking big. How do I do this to remain on top? It has been in my mind. So he posted it and updated it. We kept doing the challenge. You are here to get one or two, do I say secret, or how I get this thing, or how I conquered this challenge even before the end of the challenge, because I hit it on last week Sunday. I crossed over last week Sunday. That is 2 months and 1 week of doing the challenge. I crossed over. It was challenging. It is called challenge. It was really challenging. I couldn't sleep well because of this challenge. But I said to myself, I must see the end of this. It gave me sleepless nights. But today, everybody is watching me here, as in sharing my testimony sharing my success. I am so excited that people are hearing, let's say, all over the world, no matter the number we are here, but I'm seeing it as the world is listening to me. I'm so excited. How did I get this? Let me tell you. I registered it in my mind that I must win. I started thinking like a champion. I must win. I believe so much in this challenge. I believe in myself that I can do this. I believe in my team too, that we can do it, because it's a teamwork. I saw possibilities, how I can champion, how I can break this and become a champion. I saw possibilities. When you tell yourself you can, everything becomes possible. You start getting ideas of how to get it done. I called all my teammates. I called them for a meeting to make sure that they're also making money. I gave them their own challenge.
Help round up, because we're actually we need to be on time. So if you can just round up, we'll be very grateful. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I called them for a meeting. This is what we need to do. I gave them a challenge for them to also be inside another challenge that will help everybody. I called that challenge 2 weeks ago challenge. We agreed and we started. We were doing BOM back to back, 3 sections every day. We were booking massively, follow up, everything to make sure that we are getting codes. What did I tell them? Get 3 codes, I will give you box of coffee. Get 5, I will give you box of coffee and 5,000. Everybody was running to get that, so that I will give them the box of coffee. This is how my codes were increasing. We were doing it. See, without you planning ahead, you will not meet up to your goal. I planned for it. I planned it at the beginning, and we started doing the activity. With mad process, massive activity on daily basis. We generated contact, both contact lists, questionnaires, radio. We spent money on radio to make sure that we get enough contact to book. And our people, they were turning up. After that, IPO and Crystal Guard, we take it seriously, because that is where we generate multiples of codes, not even the BOM. But when they attend, from there, we start promoting upgrade of accounts and showing them way how they can earn more. We make the thing clear to them, and everybody was upgrading. 5 accounts.
Okay, Lady Chief, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're actually going to be, thank you very, very much. We are grateful. We are so grateful. Thank you for sharing. All right. So I believe we can all still see me and we can hear me. I believe we can still see me and we can hear me, right? Now, right about now, we'll be calling on our trainer for today. We're going to be calling on our trainer. Please, let's celebrate Lady Chizio on the chat handle, wherever you are. Please celebrate her. It's not easy. It is not easy. All right. So let's celebrate her as she sees herself as part of those that are I'll be going for the next all expense paid trip to Dubai. All right. So right about now, we're going to be welcoming on stage without any. We're going to welcome on stage a very, very amazing, phenomenal man of timber and caliber that will be taking us on an amazing training today. So it's an emoji innovation on the chat handle. Please let's celebrate Ambassador Peter Azaka. All right, Ambassador Peter, I know you're ready for us. I know you're ready to take the stage. I know you're ready to give it to us hot, and we await your amazing training for today. We are super excited. Ambassador Peter Azaka, I believe you're here. I know you're here already. Okay, so please let's keep celebrating him. Let's celebrate him on the comment section. So let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Please, can we hear me? Thank you so much, Ambassador Tracy. And good morning, Starting Nation. Good morning, everyone. If you can hear me, can you post one on the chat handle? If you can hear me, can you post one on the chat handle? I believe you can hear me. If you can hear me, can you post one on the chat handle? Welcome, 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 welcome. It's a beautiful Monday morning. I'm so excited for the brand new day and a brand new week. And may God beautify this week for every one of us as you are here to learn, as you are here to become better. May this week bring so much beauty, so much fulfillment to your life, more money to your bank account. Okay, may all the activities you are going to do this week bring so much joy to you. And of course, I'm not going to start up this meeting without recognizing my leaders. Okay, starting from Ambassador Barrister MMA Tanem, Ambassador Dr. Arita Ife-Nwamba, and of course, our awesome mastermind mentor, Ambassador Dr. Elijah Udokamba. Without them, I wouldn't be here. They are the persons, the vessel God used to mold me, and of course, going to use to mold every one of us inside this room. I'm not going to take this opportunity for granted. Of course, we are going to go straight to what we have today, and I need you to pay close attention. Okay? Now, if you can still hear me, you can see my screen and you can see me. Can you post, I am ready? Can you post, I am ready for what we have this morning? If you can still hear me, if you can still hear me, and you can still see me and see my screen, can you post, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. I hope we have your writing materials. It is best for you to learn that way. And of course, if you also have your teammates around you, that is also an awesome way to learn. Okay, to make a job very much easier for you. Okay, thank you so much for many of us that are responding. Sophie, thank you so much. Shindibe, thank you so much. Lady Liz Chizzy, thank you so much. Congratulations to you for your powerful testimony. Okay, looking forward to having more of that. Okay, congratulations to you for what you have achieved so far. I want to have to tell you that the sky is your starting point. Okay, this Ambassador Peter Zaka, okay, to the organization, I was that same guy that was sacked from the bank that has nothing. I was that same guy that was borrowing 5,000 naira to feed my family. I was also that same guy that the mother has to sell vegetable to earn a living. I was also that same guy that, of course, people told me that I am a failure because I failed in banking industry. And of course, in no distant time, 2 years precisely, I have been raised to what you are seeing on the screen, okay, by the men, of course, the men of valor that I've already mentioned their names, okay, and of course, for many of us who I couldn't mention your name, you helped me one way or the other. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all that you have done for me, okay, and now we're going to start up with the mandate given by our vision builder, vision leader, Ambassador Mike Kanayo-Koli. And of course, this is what we are here for. What is the vision of C21FG? The vision of C21FG is for us to raise financially free people who will help to raise other financially free people. If you are out of this game, the business is very far away from you. All you need to know and all you need to do is to just key into this vision. That's all. It's a system that have given birth to over 1,000 multi-millionaires. Now, all you need to do is to key in. Once you key in, it's just the principle of wealth creation. What has happened to these 1,000 persons will happen to you. There is no rocket science. It's just do as you are seeing. Okay? So we are here to raise financially free people. So once you are in, just key in with the vision. And also, it does not stop there. The main way that we can effectively make this happen is through connected and digital, of course, economy. Now, if you are not connected, if you are not one of us, if you are here and you are doing something else, if you are here and you are hustling outside there, if you are here and you are selling cars behind us, if you are here, you are selling any other thing behind us, you cannot have it so smoothly here unless you are so focused on this. This is just the mission every one of us here are to do for you to be able to actualize your dream. Now, what is Vision 2024? For us to raise 50,000 multi-millionaires. If you want to be among them, I need to see your name on the chat handle right now. If you want to be among these persons, I need to see your name on the chat handle. 50,000 multi-millionaires. Now, would you be among them? Would you be among them? Of course, remember, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. It does not matter what happens now. You need to just speak the word, and of course, it's going to make manifest, because the words are so powerful. Okay, the next one is that you need to use that same money God has given to you through the mentorship of the vessels we have here, to use it to create a family of millionaires who will use their money collectively to affect the world positively. Now, we are not using the money to intimidate. We are not using the money to hurt. We are using money to help, to provide solutions, to help people to live a better life. Now, that is the vision. And if you are having anything against what I have just said right now, you are very far from actualizing your dream. All you need to do is to focus on this. This should not leave your eyes. This should not leave your mind. All that you need to do is to focus on it, get it done, and of course, success is yours. Now, we are going to go to what brought us today, for what we are here to learn. Now, what is the topic of the day? We are here to know those who are hiring, those who have been hired to be part of our journey. Somebody called you and want to make you a mole to be part of us, to come and see what we are doing and start giving out information. And this information is not meant to help, but this information is meant to kill. This information is meant to squash. This information is meant to destroy. And of course, you accepted that key. You accepted that position to become a mole. You accepted that, of course, a disloyal name to become that traitor that will come in to destroy an organization. Or are you a son? A son is that one that comes from the originality, that person that, of course, in no way, you don't need to fight for your inheritance, because you know this is meant for you. At the tail end, you're going to get what you seek. You're going to get what you want, because that is actually what, of course, you are meant to get. Now, which one are you? That is the question you should be asking yourself. Are you a hiring or are you a son? Now, if I were you, I wouldn't be so quick to post I am a son, because we are about to unveil what it takes for you to be a son. We are also about to unveil what we have been doing, thinking that we are children of course, the Most High. Now, all you need to do is to pay close attention and follow me closely to, of course, to understand what you need to do for you to remain a son. Okay, that being said, it is only sons that dominate. The hiring can never dominate. The hiring are managing their position for a time being, which means in no distant time, they are going to be discarded. But the sons are the originators. The sons are the people who are meant to take their what? Inheritance. Okay, and I wish that you will follow the guidelines. Now, one of the wisest person that ever lived says something. What did he say? He said, I am a good shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep. I am a good shepherd who is willing to die for the sheep. Okay? Now, when the hired man who is not a shepherd and does not own a sheep sees a wolf coming, what happened? He leaves the sheep and runs away to save his life. So the wolf snatches the sheep and scatters them. Now, what happens here is that a lot of us here always feel that we are doing the right thing. Now, every one of us, from the day you were connected to this business, from the day one you were connected to this business, immediately your reservation code is handed over to you, you became a leader. All you need to do is to understand and accept the responsibility of the baton that have been handed over to you. Now, your leaders have handed over that baton for you to begin to work with, to do those things that they have taught you. All you need to do is to continue in that stride, continue the momentum, continue the status quo. But most of us, once that button is handed over to us, we begin to change a lot of things. Why? Because we are not children of God. Why? Because we are not sons and daughters of the vessels. Why? Because we came with a different motive. And because of that, we will now bring our people, teach them the wrong thing, and expose them to what can destroy their dreams even before they get started. A lot of us have done that many times. And of course, I must have to tell us, so sorry about this. Today is not where I will come and inspire you. All that you need to do is to pay attention. Today is not the time I'll begin to tell you what will make you to get excited. Today is the time I'm going to tell you the truth. And of course, what they say is that the truth always hurts. But you need to accept that truth, because that is the only way for your survival. The truth is what will save you, of course, from death. All you need to know is to learn and get the truth. Get this information, and that is the only way you can be, of course, be able to thrive in this business. Now, the hiring flees because he's a hired man. A hired man can never do a job of the owner of the, of course, imagine someone wants to build a house. Someone wants to build a house. The person is paying the money, paying the engineers that are coming to build the house, the architect that will come and draw the house. And of course, when the person is supervising that house, because he's the owner, he does not mind, even when rain is beating him, he's under there to make sure that they are doing the right thing. But when you paid a hiring who will come to supervise, that hiring will not allow rain to beat him. What does that mean? It is better you do your thing by yourself. Do not entrust your business to anybody. The business is yours. And of course, it's only you that can make it work. Now, if you follow through on the mentorship of the vessels we have here, all you need to do is to key in, and of course, what you seek is going to happen for you. Now, congratulations to many of us that are going to change from today, from being a hiring to a son. Now, the question is, who is a hiring? A hiring is a person who works purely for material reward. Now, because this person is not willing to do this. Ordinarily, this person does not have passion to do this. Ordinarily, this person is not interested in doing this. But this person will do this because of what he's going to get at the end of the day. And that is why the person accepted to stand in the first place. And then the question is, how many times have you feel that anytime you are given an assignment to go and do, you feel so sad that our assignment you are going to do that is not going to bring anything in return for you. And because of that, you cannot be able to give your best. Whenever you start doing or acting or thinking in that manner, okay, taking that position, guess what happened? You are acting like a hiring. Most times when you are given an opportunity to come and deliver something, you start giving excuses. You are acting like a hiring. Most times when you are asked to come and deliver something, and of course, all of a sudden, you develop sickness. You are acting like a hiring. Why? Because you have seen that there's nothing in there for you. And because of that, you are not here to give your best. Listen and listen good. We are not in the business of presentation. We are not in the business of prospecting. We are not in the business of course, closing down or following up. We are in the business of mentorship. Mentorship simply means do as I have told you to do. There is no issue. Do what I ask you to do. That is mentorship, and you get the results you are seeking. Every single one of us, listen to me right now, is looking forward to become super successful. That is what you are looking for. You are looking forward to become super successful, to become a successful person. Our journey ends in financial freedom. That is where every single one of us is going to. But for that to happen, you must have to follow mentorship and become a son. Now, in other words, who is a son? A son is a male or female person looked upon as the result of a particular agent or influence, something that was given originally from the owner of the, of course, of the building, the owner of the assets, the owner of the goodies, something that is given. That is, the thing is coming naturally. The thing is not formed from anywhere. It came out naturally from the original, the owner of the vessel. And guess what happened? For because you are a son, you can be able to do what you seek that you can do. Because you are a son, you can be able to do anything without being afraid. Why? Because you are a son. Now, moving forward, there are 7 characteristics that we need to use to trace hirings, people who are not acting in the capacity of a son. There are 7 of them. Now pay attention. Number 1 is that their major interest is money. These people are interested in making money. They want to earn money. They want to make it. They want to enjoy themselves. Please, I hope we can see my screen clearly. I hope we can see my screen clearly. Hello, I hope we can see my screen clearly. Can we see my screen clearly? Can we see my screen clearly? Okay, I'm trying to make it a bit clearer. Okay, though there will be a time for a video, but once I got to that point, I will come back to make the video play better. I just want it to be enough clearer for us to see it. Okay, thank you so much for the feedback. I'm sure we can see it much better now. Thank you so much for the feedback. Okay, now for the first one is these people are interested in making money. All that they are interested in doing is for them to get money. They are very greedy. They don't think about any other person. They think about just themselves. They think about what is in there for them. And every now and then when they are given opportunity, what they will be looking at is how can I get something? How can I cut something? Every now and then they need something that will enter their personal pocket. And because of that, they cannot give their best because they are thinking about their pocket. If you are that person and you are listening to me right now, all that you need to do for everything to change for better for you is to denounce that mindset, is to begin to work on that mindset. Now, I'm not trying to judge you here. Now, for many of us who have seen ourselves in that position, I sincerely pray that God will touch your heart. Do you understand? Because most times, it wasn't your fault. It was what you came in and saw. And this thing was gradually instilled in you. These people that started teaching you the wrong way, these people that were giving the baton, instead of teaching you the right thing that you need to know, they were transferring the wrong thing. And it began to sink. And once your mind is messed up, every other part of your body is messed up because your mind controls your body. And of course, if you are there and you are actually sure that you are there, the first step you need to do for you to come out of that place is to admit that you are there. Admit it and feel broken, feel sorry about it, and gradually begin to desist from it because it cannot take you anywhere. These persons are just so focused on what that will come to them. Start thinking about the people, and the people are what are going to give you what you seek. Now, the next one is that these people join C1FG. Why? Because of their material gains. They are joining C1FG because of what they want to gain, from the organization. and this affects them. They come with a wrong motive. And what is the motive all about? They come with a wrong motive. And the wrong motive is that the first one is that the right motive equals right doing, while the wrong motive equals wrongdoing. What is the wrong motive? The period we are presenting the opportunity, doing the compensation plan, some of us will not focus on what we are saying. Rather, you are focusing on making the money without doing anything. What is the wrong motive? If I'm able to pay 1 million naira for a megaverse, what I need to do is to go and rest, go and sleep. I don't need to do anything. And of course, every time I wake up in the morning, I'll be seeing 8.6 million naira in each, in the account accumulated from each of the 31 profit centers, making 280,000 naira for every account every day, which means by the time the day has run out, you are going to make 8.6 million without doing anything. Now, once you hear, please come for sell meeting, you run away. How? Did you not tell me about this one? Oh, if you hear come for IPO, sir, am I only going to do all these things? Wait, is it only me that will do all these things for me to succeed? But you are the one that is looking for success. Where you have been working for before you found this opportunity. Some of you have worked there for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Even I have met someone who have worked for 35 years. Do you know what the highest salary was? The highest salary was 25,000. Somebody worked for 35 years. The highest salary was 25,000 naira. 25,000 naira. And that is what most of us are cleaning ourselves for. And then you come into this business, you want the next day to start making 1 million naira. How is it possible? You are told what you do, the process you need to pass through, all you need to do. But if you look at them and call them bullshit, look at them and see them as they are very, very difficult. Do you know what I call difficulty? What I call difficulty is doing what you have been doing for a long time, doing it long enough that you became to lose your color, lose your skin, all the veins in your body started coming out. And at the end of the day, you could not be able to achieve your dreams. That is what I call difficulty. You can't tell me the way I'm looking right now and the way I'm looking 3 years ago that I'm in difficulty. No, I'm not in difficulty. The only thing that I need to do for me to make any amount of money I need to make is to follow the process. And of course, thank God that the process has been redefined. Thank God that the process has been restructured. And I'm telling you, some persons in this room are not so happy that we have a restructured business. Some persons are not so happy. They felt that what they are planning to do, the loopholes that have been let out for a long time that they want to attack, has been blocked once again, and they are not so happy. If you are here, you are one of those who are coming with a wrong motive, and this wrong motive and this wrong movement will make you end up in a very bad way. Please, I beg every one of us, begin now to think of how you can help, because God is in love of people who are thinking about others than themselves. And of course, I hope we are paying attention. Let us move to the next one. The next one we have here, that is the third of the characteristics we have here, is these people are very disloyal. They are very disloyal people. These people do not do what they are asked to do. They are not focused and do what they're supposed to do. These people are always giving headache. They do not do as they are told to do. Every now and then, when there is any information given out, these people will tend to break that law. Whenever your leader call up a meeting, come, we have a meeting, and this meeting is starting by so and so time, these persons will not attend that meeting. Most times, these persons are going to come very late. They felt that that meeting is not so important. And guess what happened? It breeds disloyalty. This person, most of them, when would they come for that same meeting? Knowing well that they are representing not just themselves, but their teammates and the generations of those business that will come, of course, in the future. Guess what happened? They will come in that meeting and they will be sleeping. And they are not going to represent well. Whenever you find yourself in that situation, you are disloyal, because that message that is being passed across, you cannot get your hand, cannot get hold of that message. And when you don't get hold of that message, you cannot be able to deliver it. One thing is for you to hear something, and another thing is for you to be able to deliver that thing with the same information, giving it the way it was given, so that the people that you are delivering the message will gather those knowledge and they are going to work with those knowledge. But what we do most times is that when those when those meetings are going on, we don't even come at all. Most times when we come very late because we felt that this is disturbing you. This is, this is not what you are planned for. And because you are always giving those excuses, you are not focused. Guess what is going to happen? You are going to always be doing second fiddle. When others are, of course, in the front, you are asking questions. Do we go like this or do we go like that? Because you are not always focused when the right thing is being given. I hope you are following. I hope you are following. If you are following posts on the chat handle, I am following. If you are following posts on the chat handle, you are following. If you are following posts on the chat handle, I am following. Now, what are the causes of disloyalty? Oftentimes you'll be asking the question, how have I gotten myself in this mess? Why did you say that I'm disloyal? I know myself, I'm the loyal being I have ever met. Don't ever say that to yourself. The people that have to judge are people that are watching you. Don't ever come out and say, I am always a loyal being. Allow people to judge and then decide for you. The question is, every now and then you are asked to do something. How often and how urgent have you been able to get that thing done? If you have not been doing that in the way it's supposed to be done, you are disloyal. Now, the first out of the number of what causes disloyalty is number one, insubordination. Insubordination. Imagine you speaking back, talking back, shouting against your bank manager. Yes, I was a banker for 6 years. Imagine a bank manager or branch manager called us a meeting. And in that meeting, I was asked a question. I was queried to give a feedback about a particular task I was handed over to get it done. And instead of me giving that information or giving that report, I started attacking the bank manager. Please, I need us to answer me. In that scenario, in the next 2 minutes of that action, please, what will be the end result? When you attack, you challenge, you raise your voice against your bank manager over issue that you do not even do well, and you raise your voice before the people, before other people, of course, other staff of the bank, what will become the result? What will become the result? Please, I want to get the answer on the chat handle. What will become the result? Okay, people have said sack. They will sack you. Yes, you are going to get a sack letter. In the next 2 minutes, it's going to be published. And most times, these people are smart enough. When they are having those conversations, in their what's it called? In their button like this, there is a secret camera hidden there. That is their evidence of what just transpired. Now, whenever you are in front of whether customer, whether your fellow staff, or whether your superiors, you ought to act well. Even when they are marching on your toes, you dare not to shout. You dare not to shout. Yes, I'm coming from that world, and I know what happened there. But when we come here, you are called for a meeting. You decided to go and do what is okay for yourself. And decide to, sometimes you even get me that you will not even send a message. As I can't be able to come for this meeting. There's something that came up, but why must that thing come up in that such a manner? You know that this meeting always happens this period, and you know that you must come there to represent. You decided not to. Because of what? You felt that is not important. A training is called up by your leaders. These people wake up in the middle of the night to set up these trainings. Because you know what I'm talking about. If you have ever prepared a training slide, it is not a bean, so it's not a moyo. This brain needs to be cracked. If you are able to do it, you have to do it in a quiet moment when your mind is not distracted. Otherwise, you're going to come out and pour out bullshit. And because of that, These people were in the middle of the night setting up something that they will bring to you. They told you there will be a training, but what do? During the period of a training, you walk and go and do what concerns you. You are never interested in what that person is doing. And that is what we end up to a problem that we continue to face every now and then. That is what we call insubordination. You are asked to do something, you refuse to do it. You are asked to give the report, you refuse to give the report. You are asked to do this thing this way, you go and do it another way. It is an insubordination. Now, if you don't know it now the way I'm explaining it and breaking it down for you. Because if you do not watch it, if you do not watch your attitude, if you not watch your disposition, if you not watch how, of course, you are acting before your superiors, guess what? It's going to get you sacked. It's going to bring a memo on your table. And of course, it's going to take so much thing that you so much desire from this business. The next one is disrespect to leadership. Disrespect to leadership. Now, you are asked to come over for a meeting. You decided not to come. You are asked to send some delegates for some important information. You decide not to come. A lot of things keep happening. You are ready to go and place a boss, of course, a complaining boss in your office. You go and do anything, do something that you can do just for you to bring a camouflage and deceive your leader. For your leader to think that there's something there, but you actually know that there's nothing there. It is disrespect to leadership. And when those things are done, there is a dire consequences that follows. Now, most of us talk ill about our upline. You call a meeting, and this meeting is not holding in the office where people can see you. This meeting is not holding where even this your upline will sit. This meeting is not holding where even the people that you know that are the most trusted personnel of this your upline will be. You will call this meeting in a secret place, most times in your house. Anytime you see anybody taking a meeting to his house, there is something fishy. There is something fishy. Some persons have already started doing something there. There's something fishy. Now, what do you need to do whenever you are called for that kind of a meeting in somebody's house, trying to discuss your upline? Run away because your life is in danger. Run away because there will be a cost that will come from it. Run away because there will be a big sanction. Because if you are in good terms with the people, with the leader that called you that meeting that very day, if you are in good terms and you went for that meeting and you are there hearing what is being said and you are assimilating it, keeping it to yourself, there will be a time you will no longer be in good terms with that same leader. There will be a time, there will be a little friction, and that is when God wants to test you. And guess what happens? You will be the one that will spill the beans. And when the beans is spilled and is heard of, an investigation is launched, you are complicit. So whenever this meeting is being held, call a meeting and bring some people in the house, and you start discussing your upline. He did this, he did that, just to tarnish his image and make him look like a buffoon before his people. Know what you are doing, because if you are found wanting, it is quite dangerous. There is total disregarding of your upline. Your upline asks you to go and do presentation. In that presentation, nothing happened. You did not even show up. You did not even give excuses why you could not come. It's a disrespecting to our business. Some of you even don't do that to your sideline. Who is your sideline? Your upline did not connect only you in the business. So the other persons your upline connected in the business are also to be respected, because respect should be given to every one of us who are in this business. But anytime you begin to disrespect people that are the other side, look at you. Do you know who I am? You cannot even prospect people. You cannot even have enough people. And you begin to look down on them, talk down on them. And these reports come to the leadership of C21FG. You are in a big mess. Everyone needs to be treated with respect. And I'm telling us this, because there's something that is coming by the end of this. There's something that is coming by the end of this. Let you not fall a victim of the one who is found disrespecting his sideline. The most important one, number 5, diverting prospects. We do that more. This is what is the talk of town. This is what we are doing every now and then. Because you are so desperate to get results. People will prospect, go through all pains, use their money, use their time, use their energy, and bring people to an event. And you, just like a wolf, you will come to that event instead of focusing on making sure that there is a good arrangement, that there is a seamless way the prospect will come in, do what they need to do, and go and sit down. You are targeting those who are confused. Once those people step into the hall and they are confused not to know what they're supposed to do, you will offer to help them with your negative mindset. The help you are giving, sir, please, can I help you write your reservation code? The man does not understand the message that was sent to him. The woman does not understand that that message is quite important. That message is a reward for the person that did the job. And you go what? You went ahead and change the reservation code. You change it for your benefits. The person do not understand. And you move the person to a seat. And you start monitoring the person, start gingering the person. And when the time comes, the person made their payments. You say you have gotten a code. Anybody that have getting him or herself involved in this kind of thing, go and check. If you do that 100%, if you have done that 100 over 100, 100 over 100, I'm telling you the truth that it does not work. You see, those persons, they will never be active in this business. It is what you have stolen. If you have ever stolen money, the money you steal that is not yours, that you not work for, will never yield anything meaningful for you. And whenever you connect someone who you did not suffer, you did not use your money, you did not use your energy, you did not use your time to see the opportunity, and you went and collect that person just because the person paid for megaverse, just because the person have paid for digiverse, just because the person have paid for technoverse, and you are expecting to, okay, you are in challenge 36, or you are doing a Dubai trip challenge. You are starting to use that code to get to your destination, or you are under pressure to activate. Amen. You are under pressure to activate. Okay, some of your teammates you are competing with, they have announced their name, and then you are under pressure to activate, and you go and steal somebody's code. Guess what happened? You see that money, that direct connected bonus and matching bonus will turn out to become a curse. That is a blood money. It is going to go and destroy the real money you're supposed to earn, and thereby tarnishing your future. You are meddling with your future. You are telling God that what he has in plan for you is not good enough, that you have your own plan. And when God leaves you alone, the end will be disgraceful end. These people are not going to be active in the business, and they are not going to do anything. They can never succeed. All you need to do is to look for your own. I've been there where some of my prospects are being dragged by someone. And once I see myself being dragged, what I will do, I will withdraw myself, because I know how it will eventually end. I am 3 years in this business. I'm telling you with so much experience. When people are dragging people, don't be part of it. That person that will be dragged will end up not being active in this business. So if you have been diverting people's prospects, stop it now. You will not prospect. Then you will come to an event hall being under pressure, looking for a way for you to collect what you do not, of course, work for. You are a thief and you are stealing. And when you are caught in the act, it's quite dangerous. Hey, it's quite, when you are invited, some of you say, sir, please, can you bring me closer to our mentors? I want them to mentor me directly. Once you are caught in this act, you will be given an exclusive express opportunity to come and meet the mastermind. And that process, they will mentor you very well. The experience, I'm talking with experience, so amen. The experience is not quite palatable, but if you want to know how it tastes, try to do it, so that you'll be caught and then you will experience it and then you see what happens there. Now, the next one is encoding without approval. Encoding without approval. A lot of you, because you are given a privilege to learn to understand your business, someone has trusted you enough to teach you the act of our business. Come, let me teach you. Let you know what we are doing, how we make our money. And because the person has let you in, trusting that you can follow through, you go behind the person and start doing what you think you have control over. You have a code. This code is until the masterminds approve that you have the opportunity to encode them. But a lot of us here do not wait for our leaders to show us. We always want to tell them that they don't know what they are doing, that you know what you are doing. No matter what, follow through on mentorship. Follow through on mentorship. Yes, there are cases that might come in one or two ways, that will come with network. But I will tell us to guard yourself. When you're about to do encoding, do it when your eyes are clear. When you're about to do encoding, do it devoid of no distractions. Do it with so much focus because a lot of things are going to go down. In encoding, people's future are made. In encoding, people's destiny are destroyed. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's that sensitive. When you are doing encoding, don't just see it as your normal way of chatting, your normal way of pinging, your normal way of having fun on social media. And of course, you can have fun on social media. You can be watching this, and can be doing that, and just getting yourself excited. You can do that. You can be doing TikTok, you can be watching a video on Facebook, you can be watching a video on YouTube at the same time. You can be enjoying yourself. But when you are doing encoding, encoding is just like the way you want to pray. It is a communication. It's an act. There must be posture you must struck when you are doing encoding. My mentor, Ambassador Dr. Arita Ifewamba, told me when you are doing encoding, when you enter an encoding room and you are given approval, that most times when she wants to do her encoding, she used to enter inside the toilet. Do you know why she entered inside the toilet? So that she cannot see any face that might be smiling or that making her feel sad. And then she might be having that feeling, transferred emotions. And because of that, she will go and put one leg and make a mistake. Because any mistake made during encoding is costly. It has to do with money and it has to do with destiny. So everything that you are doing there, you must have to be so sure. But a lot of us here throw those things to the wind and of course go ahead and do what we are doing. At the end of the day, you are bringing so much problem. You are one day, one problem. Every day there's an issue. Some of you, you are trying, your mentors want to just regulate you, to tell you where you are at the moment, and then try to teach you to be patient for what is coming tomorrow. But guess what happened? You decide to jump protocol to make those money once because of your selfish and personal interests. Some of you have delayed people's encoding. You delayed it because of your personal reasons. What are the reasons? I've gone for burial. Where I am, there is no network. How? When the person joined your business, did you tell the person that anytime I'm giving approval to encode for you, and if I'm on wedding or on burial, and there is no network in that vicinity, that you will not make money? You have to find a way. All top leaders in our business, they have multiple networks. They have multiple gadgets, laptop, phone. These are your office. You can't give people story. You will now go and skip those encoding for a long time to do it at your own convenience. Then by the time you find out that the code is about to expire, you are running helter-skelter looking for approval. And when you could not get those approvals, guess what happened? You go and do it without the approval. When you do that, there will be a cane that will be hit on your head. A cane that they will hit without, of course, looking at your face and what will happen. Do not make that mistake. Make sure that you do what you need to do at every now and then. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue to call the remaining ones, the breaking news I must have to give us now is that if you are not loyal, you can't build a loyal organization. What this means is that what you give is what you get. If you follow through on mentorship, do what your leaders ask you to do, the people you connect will do the same to you. If you go against them, always fighting them, always doing things in the secrets, just to smite them, to make them look foolish, the same thing is what is coming for you. You cannot lead without being led. Somebody should be in the front first, teach you to learn, teach you to become a better person before you can teach others. If you do not do that, oh no, you can never be on the top. Top is very far away from you. Now, the next one is non-performance. Consistent poor monthly performance reports. A reporter said, where you are coming from does not matter, but the true progression of your life, the true progress of your life is where you are going to. Today, when you are giving your code report in your own generation, you are giving 5. As the number of codes generated in your team for a whole 1 week. The next week, you are giving information. Instead of you giving 6 or giving 10, you are giving 4. The next upper one, you are giving 2. The next upper one, you end up giving nothing. The next upper one, you come back and even open your mouth and say you don't have any code. And you stay there for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and you feel comfortable. Is that sad? When you being a leader, you do have some downlines under you. When you don't make money, you can imagine what those who are under you are suffering. And most at times, we go and lock ourselves up in our houses. And we'll tell people that we are doing this business full time without knowing that you are fooling your time. You are not always active. Nobody can testify that they have seen you active. You are in the field doing the work, doing the dirty work. Nobody can testify. Everybody knows that you don't do anything. Even when you come out, even when you are saying it in your mouth, you are saying it and your eyes is making an obvious message. You are lying, you are lying, you are not doing anything, you are lying. So when you are having bad report, bad performance for a long period of time, there is something that is wrong. There is something that is wrong with you. And one of the reasons why you will keep giving bad report is because you are disloyal. Because when you are disloyal, God can never bless you. And also, when you have messed up with the teammates God has given to you, you connected to this business alone, and all of a sudden, without your strength, without anything, just with the system, God gave you up to 10%, 20% to be your downline. You do not come out there to work with them, to help them to actualize their dream. When those people quit your business, God will test you before another people can be allowed to join you. Because you already know what you have done to people, how you have killed people's vision, how you have killed people's destiny. He will not collect those people and continue to give them to you so that you continue killing them. So most times why you will keep on not performing is because of you wasted the result, the gift God gave you before. And anything that you waste can never be forgiven. Nature abhors waste. When you waste something, you cannot get it back. Be careful. Be careful. The next one is intentional code delay / stealing. Okay, our mastermind was talking to us the last time in Millionaire School, and he told us what is in there for us. If you happen to have that mindset, that the only way you can earn money in this business is when people pay their part payment and you keep them. Even if as little as 200 naira. If you have done it in the past and you are not caught, if I were you, I would do restitution. I will take that money, seek those people that own that money, give them their money back. Or better still, call my leader and give that money out as restitution so that you don't cost your business. Just like his narration, some persons, they don't have anything, they saw this business, and you told them the only way they can get mastermind is when they pay now. They don't even have enough money for them to feed. Maybe their last kobo, or they don't even have a last kobo. They have to go out of their way to go and borrow this money for them to change their life because they are desperate to change their life. And before they bring that money, they go to their gods. Some are worshiping idols. And they now go and present that money to their gods, praying that their gods will help them. Those who are Christians will take it to the church, to the altar of God, asking God to bless them with this money. Those who are Muslims will take it to the mosques, asking God to bless them from this business, from this money. And then they hand over that money to you as part payment, 5,000, 15,000, 25,000. Your prayers is that this person should not find money to complete that money. Your prayers is that these people can never complete that money so that you do what? You will squander it. And that is what we always do. And even if these people make that move and complete that money, instead of processing the package, you will tell them that there's no package anywhere, there's no code anywhere, that they should hold on. You will now start motivating yourself, waiting for the day you are going to kill the person, because you already know that this is what is going to happen. When you stay for a long time and find out that the person is no longer showing up, is no longer interested, have been frustrated out, guess what happened? You spend the money. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of persons have been caught, and they are naming other persons who are also involved in those kind of acts. I beg you, stop now. Stop now and pray for forgiveness. Stop now. If it's possible, seek for those people and speak to them. Those people you intentionally collected their money without encoding them. You spend that money knowing fully well that money is meant for a business. That is how you are activating. They say, let us go and activate. The only way you want to activate is to collect people's money and add it to your own. The only way you can activate is for you not to process people's payments. Is for you to enjoy it by yourself. Nemesis will cut up with you. Nemesis is going to cut up with you. And when they cut up with you, even correctional form is just the beginning of your problem, because there's other things that are waiting for you out there. I beg you, sincerely beg you. That is why we're having this section now. The new restructuring, the new sanctions are heavy. There are a lot of things your children are going to lose if you get yourself involved in such a thing. Begin now to stay away from it and give the report. In fact, how can you be able to stay away? Sometimes you don't trust yourself. What you need to do is involve all your uplines who are very hard on you in every of your platform, in every of whatever you are doing. Involve them so that you know that if you do anything, they are going to point you because they have an eyes watching you. Involve them. And it has been said by our mastermind that you should add them. Let them help you because you are helpless. You are not a thief. You are not a hand pocket. But when you pass, something will miss. You need people that can help you. It is now more than you. For you to succeed in that situation, you need people that will help you. You need people that will help you. Now let us move on. According to John 10:1-2, Jesus said, I am telling you the truth. The man who does not enter the sheep pen by the gates, which means the man who do not enter his house through the door, but climbs in some other way, like come through the window, is a thief and a robber. Whenever you come back to your house, do you enter through the gates? Do you enter through the door? Or do you jump fence and enter through the window? If you are not entering through the window, here you also need to enter through the door. What do you need to do for you to enter through the door here in this business? You need to fall in line and do what you are asked to do. Follow the processes, follow the systems, follow the advices, follow the rules and regulation. No organization can stand without rules and rules and regulation. When those rules are spelled out, play by the rules. Do not allow the rules to overwhelm you. Do not be afraid of the rules because you're a good person. Those who are afraid of rules are bad people. From birth, they are only feeling negative, feeling, afraid of what has not even happened because they know that it will eventually happen. Help yourself. Start doing things the way it's supposed to be done. You want to be a millionaire. You can never be a millionaire by stealing people's money. You can never be a millionaire by hijacking people's codes or prospects. You can never be a millionaire by insulting the person that's supposed to teach you. You can never be a millionaire by attacking your upline. Yes, even when our mastermind came out and said all protocols are dissolved, nobody is a leader. Everybody now is equal. Some of you we are laughing. That's my ambassador. That one that used to say is unstoppable. Let me know how you be unstoppable again. We are the same. We are the same. And then you feel that you can come and challenge. You feel that you can come and start doing the way you wish to do because you feel that nobody can be reported. You feel that you are on the same. If you have that mindset, you are not broken. And God is watching you. Because when you raise yourself, God will humble you. And if you are humbled, it is so painful. Bring yourself down. Let God raise you. Never you raise shoulder on the hand that fend you. Never you raise shoulder on the person that showed you the way. The person that taught you when you were nothing. All of a sudden, you want to fight. You want to show off. You want to come out and tell the world how you are good and how those people do not do anything. Be careful. The man who goes into the door is the shepherd of the sheep. That is the one we know. That is the son of the kingdom. Let's move on. In John 10:10, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That thing you have been doing and your downlines are watching you. You think they don't know? Anything you are doing in your office or wherever place you are, and you have some people under you, they are watching. The same way your children used to watch you when you are in the same house. They will do as if they are sleeping. They are watching you. The day you will step out and you will come when they don't know that you are coming, you will see them doing what you have been doing. Anything you do, they are seeing. They are copying, and they are going to display it someday. What are you duplicating in your team? What are you duplicating in your business? What are you multiplying? Are you multiplying people that are stealing codes? Are you multiplying people that are stealing people's money? Why are you destroying the foundation, the every foundation of this business? But I'm telling you today that Jesus said he has come in order that you might have life, and in all its fullness. And that is why he made provision for us and provided to us the mighty man of valor, also known as this G8 and C21FG, the man in which everything will fall in place, the man who hold the staff of authority, who are marching forward with our destiny, who are the captains of the ship, who are the ones driving us to our holy grail. These men have been empowered, not by man, but by the Almighty. If you decide to defile them, if you decide to go against them, you have God to combat with. Who can fight with the Lord? Who can fight with God? Who can fight with the God? Who? C21FG has come to stay, whether you like it or not. It's either you belong or you leave. And if I'd advise you, if you cannot cope, if you are feeling this place very hot, the best thing is for you to leave. If not, you are going to burn. You will burn. If it's hot for you, leave, or you are going to be burned. But I pray for us today that no one should take our seats, no one should take our positions. Let us keep it by ourselves, by following the guidelines. They are somehow taxing, somehow difficult, if you have ever think of acting in that capacity. But it's quite easy if you can fall through on mentorship. The number 4 of the characteristics of the hiring is that they complain on virtually everything. We brought the news restructuring. A lot of people have started complaining. It's quite difficult. I don't want to do that question and answer here because time is running. But I'm sure there are so many persons deep inside of them. They're already frustrated. How can I start building my business for 4 years, building my business for 3 years, and I'm a unstoppable leader? He said I should come back again and start coming as a new person, and imagine. Can you imagine? Imagine you want to emerge again. Like how? How is that possible? I'm telling you the truth. A lot of persons are already complaining. But do you know that it's because of this complaining that the children of God, the journey that's supposed to take how many days? Please post that on the chat handle. How many days do they supposed to move from the land of Egypt to the promised land? How many days? How many days? The journey that's supposed to last for how many days? Because of complaining, because of muttering, because of disturbance. He landed them for 40 years. A journey that's supposed to take just 40 days ended 40 years. Some persons could not even make it because they are the architect of the complaints. God has to kill them. He has to erase them. Even their generation did not make it there because of complaining, instead of accepting and starting afresh. They are complaining. Why must I do this? Ha! They don't come again, oh. I don't have strength, oh. Are you sure I'm going to do this? Ha! This is too much for me, oh. Bad leaders are destroyed by crisis. Great leaders survives the crisis. Whatever you are passing through right now, I don't have the power or capacity to say it to you right now, but I am assuming the faith and the position of our dear vision leader, Ambassador Dr. Michael Kanayokul. And I'm telling you, whatever you are passing through right now is just a matter of time. Everything will set for good for you. All you need to do is to be patient, learn, work hard, And also patience in your house. Patience while you are working. While you are waiting for results, keep pumping the actions. Keep pumping their activities. You need to do it long enough. And when the results start popping in, you look back and you'll be glad that you did not quit. Stop complaining and be part of the journey. Be part of this journey, because this journey will end in glory. And I wish every one of us here to enjoy that glory when it comes. Because will it come? The answer is yes. The glory is going to come. The next one, these people, they don't want to shoulder any responsibility. Every now and then, they are seeing themselves as they are small. I'm telling you the truth, if you are that kind of person, you can never be a son. Dr. Mba was not what he is today. The very first time he connected to this business, he saw what the leaders were doing, what they taught him. He accepted and started shouldering those responsibilities. And today, you can see the result. You can see what he has done, how many people he has inspired, including myself. Some of your leaders, like Ambassador Moses, we are picked when it was so sad for them. But because they started shouldering responsibility, even when they do not have, even when they were very young in the business, today, you see how big they are. Some of you now, to see Ambassador Moses on, you know how many hurdles you will pass for you to see him. It's all about taking responsibility. Nothing can ever happen if you are not responsible. You must have to be responsible, accountable. You have to give accounts. So begin now to see yourself that you are more than enough, that you are capable, to hold that position as the leader of the people God has given to you. Because you are a vessel God is going to use to change a lot of lives. When you see yourself in that manner, in that capacity, you are going to do enough to help them. But when you see yourself that you are small, you cannot do this. In fact, in the beginning, when you come into the business, they did not tell you that you're going to take any responsibility. They only told you that when you just connect people, you collect your money and you go away. I'm telling you the truth. Financial freedom is far away from you. What you are doing is just a job. What it means that any day you work, you earn. Remember, just like our mastermind said, that you are making money does not mean that you are a leader. Most leaders in this business somehow are not making enough. Why? Because they are busy building. They are busy helping others. You are making money. You are running so fast. You are running alone. Does that actually mean that you are a leader? What it means that the day something happens, you hit your leg on a stone and you fail, which means that you cannot be able to run again. Guess what happens? Your business will begin to nosedive. All you need to do to become a leader is to do what? Take responsibility. Start doing what Dr. Mba is teaching us. This Millionaire Circle, this opportunity of teaching us in this meeting, start teaching your people as well. Start doing what Dr. Mba can do for us. Learn and apply. What are those things your leaders are doing? Learn them. Start doing them. Whatever you see them do, do it. That's all. Copy and paste. That's all. Number 6 is they lack focus. These people are in this business that can pay them as much as 280,000 naira in one account in a day, and as much as 6.8 million when they have a maximum of 31 accounts. Even there are people who have 54 accounts. You can calculate it by that 54 accounts. You see that it is more in a day. That same person is busy chasing a car that they want to sell for 2 million, and the cost they will give him is 40,000 naira. And he's busy marketing the car. Some of you, if they go to your status, what is there? What is on your WhatsApp status? What is on your Facebook account? What have you been posting? What are the things that people, when they come to your platform, they start seeing? Are they seeing everything about C1FG, about Amazon project? Are they seeing about the Emerge? Are they seeing anything about our activities? What are these people seeing? What could people come to your platform to see? What are those things you used to post? Some of you, You are here, well, you are thinking of how you can become a great dancer. You are here, you are planning to become the next Kim Kardashian. You go every now and then and be posting how you are burning your stomach and your stomach are inside. Have they told you that anybody that those people that have their stomach inside, that they are all multi-millionaires? Go and check people around your street. Open their stomach. You see their stomach are inside. That stomach that is inside is a let me tell you the truth, is a sign of hunger. It's a sign of hunger. No matter how slim you are, if you have the money to show. See all those people that are burning their stomach. Even the footballers, see them most times once they just finish playing football, just 1 year after finish playing football, go and check them. Their stomach they will release the thing. They come here to come and kill themselves. They have worked for the money, and they just need these things to happen for them. And finally, these people are always at loggerheads with their leaders. They are always fighting with their leaders. Their leader is saying one, they are saying two. Their leaders are telling them to do this, they are not doing. They are always falling hand. And these things make them to fail. Ladies and gentlemen, now because of that, if you want to be a son, the sons and daughters of C1FG, they have only one activity. They have only one plan. They have only one project, and it's called Project Activate. That is staring at their face. All you need to do is to activate, connect two persons, one on the left and one on the right, to begin the next journey, to make sure that what you have done in the past are not flukes, to make sure that what you have done in the past is not a joke, that you always mean business, that you have done it before and you can do it again. It is the pathway to financial freedom, which is where every single one of us are going to end up with. Now, once you activate, you are going to become super successful. Now, the question is, have you activated? If you have not activated, we have another week. It has started again. This week, make sure it does not pass you by. Ensure you activate. Ensure you get two persons to join your business, either by you sending them the message, either by you telling them to support you, either by you using our systems to connect them. All you need to do, ensure that people get activated through your activities, through what you can do. Do not go and sleep and want to steal from people to activate. It will not end well. As I begin to round up, that same wisest person that ever lived also says something again. Now I say, the son who received his father's property is treated just like a slave while he is young, even though he really owns everything. Now, you want to own everything, but the mentors and the mastermind, the G8 are telling you, slow down, learn first. Follow on mentorship first. Follow what we are guiding you to do first. Do not run behind your shadow. Do not go and run faster than your mentors. Slow down. And of course, what you are seeking for will surely come to you. So when you are delayed, don't feel bad. When you are delayed, don't feel that maybe they don't want you to make money. They are trying to teach you patience. And patience is a virtue. While he is young, there are men who take care of him and manage his affairs until the time set by his father. Now, every single one of us here are young. We are children before our mentors. These people are the vessels that are managing our business. Trust them. If you don't trust them, you will perish. Trust them. If you don't trust them, you will lose. Trust them. If you don't trust them, you will never emerge. All you need to do is to trust our mastermind, our G8, and our mastermind in the room, Ambassador Dr. Elijah Dokamba. As I sign off, I need to watch this video, and by the time I'm back, I'm going to conclude this training. Please watch this video. Very powerful.
It's hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard living your dream. It's hard changing your life. Once you've been knocked out by life, it's hard to pull yourself together and go back again. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to have a lot of failures. You're going to have a lot of struggles. You're going to feel dumb and ask questions and don't know what to do or where to go. You got to know why you're out here, because you're going to get your butt kicked. When the storms of life come, and they're going to come, when life pounces on you, and that's going to happen, when it catches you on the blind side and drop you to your knees, and that's going to happen, when your plans don't work out, and that's going to happen, when you start running out of money, and that's going to happen, when you want to give up, and that's going to happen, your reasons will be your rod and staff to comfort you. Your reasons will be your bridge over troubled waters. But you got to know why you're there, because your reasons, when life drops you to your knees, your reasons will help you get back up. When times I wanted to give up. Why are you here, Les? Because I want to make mama proud of me. Why are you here, Les? I promised my kids something to do for them. I'm going to give them a better life. I want to leave them a legacy. I'm not going to give up. Go back, fool, go back. No.
I refuse to give up on my dream.
And I'm not going to let anything stop me. Sometimes you have to back up and go within and pray and meditate and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on. See, we can't control the thoughts that come in our minds, but we can control the thoughts that we dwell on. So your thoughts have magnetism, and the most challenging thing is to discipline your thinking, behold the vision of what it is that you want. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
You get up every fucking day, you look in the mirror, and you tell that mirror, I'm a bad motherfucker. And one way or another, I'm gonna make it fucking happen today.
This is a test. This is the day I'm gonna find out if my goals really are my goals. I'm talking about looking yourself in the mirror, looking yourself in the eye, and saying, I'm gonna fucking dominate today better than any other day.
You're gonna get up, you're gonna get dressed, you're gonna get out, and you're gonna do what you've been called to do. You're gonna be what you called to be, and you're gonna prove to everybody that tried to break you, everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're gonna prove all of them wrong.
I'm gonna show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm gonna prove I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to you I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to the world I'm the greatest. There'll never be one like me.
Our character is defined by the choices we make on a moment-to-moment basis. It all adds up to the win. You might not win it today, but your efforts done today, even the failure felt today, are all measures that create the moment later. And if you got knocked down, found it difficult to get back up, try that same endeavor, then you find yourself victorious in that endeavor, that's the sweetest victory of all. That builds a confidence that's unbreakable.
And you've come too far to only come this far. So you fight if you have to. You crawl if you have to. You scrap if you have to. You do whatever it takes, because on the other side of that pain is your promise. So you get through, you'll get through, so you can get your reward.
Yes, man, get through and you'll get through to get your reward. Of course, as I round off, what you need to know is that even when you are free to make choices, even when you are free to choose, but let's just know that you don't have the freedom to choose the consequences of your choice. If you have the freedom to choose, you don't have the freedom to choose the consequences of your choices. Now, what are the choices you want to make? Are you going to be a hiring from none onwards, or are you going to be a son? Change your mind. And of course, remember that we are here to activate for Emerge. You are activating for Emerge.
Starting Emerge 2023, only for the best of the best at the National Stadium Velodrome, Abuja, on the 5th and 6th of January 2023. Ticket is at 10,000 Naira only for the both days. It is nothing like you've ever experienced before. Get your tickets now. This event is powered by the Phenom Mentorship and Coaching.
Everything I do is nobody.
All you need to do to activate and emerge is to get your tickets. Ticket is 10,000 Naira. Contact your leader. It is still possible for you now. Secure as much as it's possible for you. Of course, the sky is your limit. Thank you so much once again, Ambassador Dr. Elijah Kamba. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Arita Ifenwamba. Thank you, Ambassador Barrister M.M. Kanem, and other leaders like Ambassador Moses Ono, like Ambassador Dr. Tony Akapuno, Ambassador John Oku, and of course, I thank you every of my teammates, Miss Joy Mba, and every other person who have helped me, and of course, to build the capacity. Ambassador Pastor Zakadiko Ibrahim. Thank you, everyone. And of course, let us go to activate. Let us go and become sons and daughters of C1FG. May God bless us all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ambassador Peter Azaka. Thank you so much. We sincerely appreciate. If you got value from this amazing training today, post value on the comment section. I know we got tremendous value today. So keep posting value, keep posting value. I had so much value. Thank you so much, sir. We celebrate you massively. Thank you so much. So right about now, we're going to be calling on stage. We're going to be calling on stage our very own mastermind himself, the phenom, Dr. Elijah Mba. So wherever you are, let's celebrate Dr. Mba on the comment section. Wherever you are, wherever you're connecting from, whether on Zoom, whether on YouTube, right? So let's celebrate Dr. Elijah Mba. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate all you do. Thank you for being here with us all the time. Thank you for coaching us, guiding us. We appreciate you sincerely. If Dr. Elijah Mba has been of any help to you, make sure you are posting it on the comment section, whether directly or indirectly, right? So please keep celebrating, keep celebrating, keep celebrating. Don't get tired. Keep celebrating. Don't get tired. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ambassador Tracy. God bless you, Ms. Tracy. Thank you. Wow. Awesome testimony from Lady Cheesy. Awesome training from Ambassador Peter Azaka. Took about 1 hour 20 minutes. I wanted to stop him, but because of time, but it was delivering so much value. I could not stop him. We got value so much. But let's appreciate him again in the platform. Let's appreciate him. Let's also appreciate Ms. Tracy for the coordination, and also let's appreciate the Cheesy. Very quickly, I'm going to do about 4 things very quickly with the short time we have. I need us to flow very, very fast so that we can maximize this time, so that by 10 max, we're out of here. Okay, so the first thing I need us to remember this, every time we have any cell meeting, whether here, general cell meeting, or in our different platforms from tomorrow, I'll be giving us what to share in our cell meetings from tomorrow. As everybody's EAP, so be sharing with us what to discuss in our cell meeting. Okay, and to raise a financially free people, we must always recite our vision so that we never forget why we are here. Okay, we never forget why we are here. Our vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. This is our vision. Take a screenshot, always look at it every morning. So we always read it in every cell meeting. Then the mission, to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. Okay, we're not just here to make money. We're going to make money, of course. They talked about the Good Samaritan. People say he had a good heart. He cared about the person that was sick. The Levite did not care. The priest did not care. Only the Good Samaritan cared. And other guys, if that Good Samaritan did not have money, he couldn't have cared anything. There's nothing he would do. Okay, beyond the good heart, he had money. Okay, and that's why he was able to help. Maybe the priest did not have money. Maybe the Levites did not have money. Who knows? Nobody cares to know. What was important is that the priest looked at him and did not care. The Levite looked at him and did not care. But the Good Samaritan came with no title, but he cared because he had money. So guys, our vision is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires. So for you, it's not only for you to become one, but for you to also raise other millionaires so that we can come together eventually and use our resources to affect the world positively. If you get this, type yes in the chat room. Okay, so that's one thing we'll discuss. Secondly, I believe everybody here already have their tickets for the Emerge. If you already have the tickets for the Emerge, type Emerge in the chat room. If you already have your tickets for the Emerge, type Emerge in the chat room. For those of us that have activated, I'm sure you're not looking at just one ticket, you're looking at 20 tickets, you're looking at 30 tickets, you're coming in with your full team, okay? You can see Engineer Chris Kunobi and his team. Say hi to the camera. Let us see you. Yes, we can see you.
Yes, that is him. Okay, so say I have a camera again so that we can see you. Yes, you guys can see them. Yes, salute. I can also say Peter Mayfere. I'm also Peter Mayfere and his team. Say to the camera so I can see you. Yes, I can see the Super PEMSEC, Mr. Jeff Unsu. I can see Peter Mayfere. I think I can make the last face. Okay, good. I can see Ambassador John Nugo and his team. Ambassador John Nugo and his team. Say hi to the camera. Yes, okay, those that went to it themselves, they've come. We can also see you in Engineer Peter Mayfere's team. Yes, of course, and I want to salute of course, everybody's not EAP. I would have recognized the former G leaders of Star Team, Ambassador Peter, Ambassador Dr. Tonya Kabuna, and Ambassador Architect Moses Onu, who are now officially EAPs. Okay, good. The next thing I want to do is to, of course, make sure you get a ticket. If you're not getting your ticket yet, is to recognize the activators for last week, not this week that just passed. Last week, I didn't do that. I said I must do it today. We'll be recognizing activators every Millennial School. But because I didn't do this last week, I said I must do it today. The activators for last week, upper week, that's what we're recognizing from week 10th to 16th of October. They're the ones we're recognizing. Those that emerged as activators from last week will be recognized tomorrow in Millennial School. And from there, we'll start recognizing activators of each week at the next Millennial School. So if you see these people, they are plugged into the Activate campaign, Project Activate, and they fulfill their first week challenge. I'm going to also recap the Project Activate very briefly in 2-3 minutes so that you know what it is all about for those of us that are just connecting you, and you can plug into the Activate project ASAP. Some persons have already kicked off. So you need to do what you have to do very quickly, okay? So for the activators, who are the activators? Anyone that's connected to persons in this week, in any week directly is an activator, okay? And then for the project, for the active partnership, once you're an activator, you can apply for active partnership. It's easy for you to get approval once you're already an activator. Okay, so for the activators that are not yet active partners, it's just maybe because they've not applied. If they apply, they are likely going to get it once they're ready to go to the active partner program. So for Team TRO, we have activators, we have Shalom Justine, we have Princess Sabara, we have Catherine Idin. Please, you can make screenshots and celebrate them later. Congratulations for activating. For those of us that are wondering, why are they congratulating them? I'll show it to you. Well, for Team ET, we have Kingsley Madu, we have Kemat Abisoye, we have Chief Anthony Atudume. Okay, for Team MI, we have Mishak Dimowo, we have Jude Okoni, we have Patrick Dagao and Frank Ubong. Okay, take a screenshot very quickly. For Team CO, we have Kristen Wonkonkwo. Okay, I also have Udechuku Anyanwu. This can take screenshots very quickly. For Team AB, we have Pastor Ohagbon Maureen. Okay, forgive the typo. Prophet Celestine Michael and Victory Ebinom. For Team OK, led by Mr. Kemute, we have Cynthia Ayo Irikefe, we have Halima Kala, we have Mata Essien. Okay, they are all activators. For Team KN, we have Georgina. Team KN is led by Deacon Ken Hiboya. We have Georgina Inlembo as an activator. For Team MC, led by Ms. Joy Mba, we have Ephraim Ebonyi as an activator. For Team EK, led by Pastor Emmanuel Mina, we have NECA Ofule. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. You've gone through the first phase of the Activate project. For Team SV, led by Solomon, we have Emmanuela Onu as an activator. Congratulations, congratulations on going to the first phase. For Team EM, led by Ms. Simelda Ewelike, we have Lady Gloria Wanjo, we have Ugoeze Edith Uhoma, and we have Jumoke Oyegoke as activators for the week 10th October to 16th October. Congratulations to you. For Team OL, led by Olabisi, we have Dr. Esther Adeboyega as an activator. Congratulations, ma. And those are the activators for that week. So the activators for last week, which is week October 10th to October 23rd, will be recognized and celebrated tomorrow, Millionaire School. I'm so excited for them. Now, the activators for this week will be recognized and celebrated next week, Millionaire School, because we don't want to be doing it on Monday, Super Monday Cell meeting, because you see, we have so much to do on Super Monday Cell meeting. So, who are those that will be celebrated next week, Millionaire School? You are going to be celebrated next week, Millionaire School. Post your name in the chat room, and I'll be looking forward to call your name up stage here and celebrate you massively. Okay, and maybe every week we'll be recognizing the team lead of the week. The person that has the highest number of activators becomes the team lead of the week, because there's no unstoppable leader anymore, because everybody is now on EAP. Okay. So it will be the activators on this week. It will be the activators for this week. Put your name in the chat room. I'm excited to celebrate with you. So what is this Project Activate? Very quickly, let me just share it in 3 minutes. What is it, the Project Activate? Why is it a big deal? Why are they celebrating activators? Who are these guys? The Project Activate, very quickly. Okay, the Project Activate, very quickly. Okay, so the Project Activate is about creating awareness for people how to live their lives to the fullest without any limitations caused by lack of finance or lack of time. Okay, it was launched initially by one of our leaders in the 81 team, Moses. Yeah, okay. Now, the project is on a mission to create a group of financially independent men and women who are currently engaged in the public-private civil service, military and paramilitary, bankers, lecturers. Okay, thank God they've called up the strike. I hope they're going to be paid very soon. And even the unemployed, busy doctors, lawyers, and all whatnot, and all professionals in office, sorry. Selected persons can be able to raise money for their personal projects, travel on an all-expense-paid trip around the world, and give back to the society through charity and help fulfill the vision of C2NFG. With just $49,990, you can make up to 28.6 million with the Project Activate. And this can be done in 12 weeks through every system in the connected economy. Wow, what is this? Now, Architect Moses, Mr. Architect Moses did a detailed training on the Project Activate. Is on the YouTube channel. You can look for it there. And the link will also be shared again today for those of us that cannot remember it very well. Refresh your mind. You need to refresh your mind on the Project Activate. For you, I watch it once every week to get my game. What's the game plan? Look at the game plan. The game plan is for you, you have to get activated. How do you maximize the Project Activate? You simply connect a minimum of 2 persons in a week to be activated. 2 persons in a week to be activated. The goal is for you to become a millionaire by end of the year. 2 persons in a week to be activated. Work with those 2 persons connected by you to also activate by connecting their own 2 persons in order for you to stay active. So for those of us that are already activated for week 1, the goal for week 2 is to help those 2 you've connected become activated. Very, very easy. Okay, we have different systems and all that, even the EPR that was launched last week, Wednesday, and last week, Tuesday at the Millionaire School. I believe the smart ones amongst us are already deploying it and already getting results. If you've already done your EPRO, please post your name in the chat room. If you've already done your EPRO, please post your name in the chat room. Let's know, or just post EPRO in the chat room so that we can know that you've already done your EPRO and you're one of the smart and forward-thinking ones. Then you teach your tool to stay active by working with their tool to activate. So you activate week 1, help your tool to activate week 2, teach them to stay active by working with their tool to activate week 3. Now the goal is for you to be able to sustain this for 12 weeks. How many weeks? Just 12 weeks. If you're able to sustain it for 12 weeks, this is what is possible for you. At the end, and just matching bonus alone for week 1, you can earn as much as 7K. 7K, oh, this is your project activate. Wait, you don't know compound effect. Week 2, you can earn 14K. Week 3, you can add an additional 28,000. From week 4, you're already earning above minimum wage, 56,000. Those who earn up to 56,000 a month in Nigeria, I don't think they are up to 80% of the population. Okay. In week 5, they are earning in a week. If you can pursue this project, activate passionately, you can earn 112,000. In week 6, you can earn 224,000. In week 7, you can earn 448,000. Okay. In week 8, you can earn 896,000. Now you are already 2/3, almost 70% gone. Remaining 4 weeks. How is the magic going to happen? This is where the magic of compound effect kicked in. Because in week 9, you're going to be earning 1.7 million, almost 1.8 million. In week 10, if you can sustain this, you'll be earning 3.58 million. In week 11, if you can sustain this, you'll be earning 7.1 million. While in week 12, you can be earning 14.3 million if you can sustain it. What will it take from you to give it your best shot for the next 12 weeks? And you can set to finish this year as a millionaire. What will it take for you to give it your best shot in the next 12 weeks? And you can easily deal with programs of 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Whether you give it your best energy or not, next 12 weeks will come and go. While some of us are sleeping, while some of us are analyzing, while some of us are making excuses, while some of us are worrying in the disease called excusitis. I think I'll do a training on excusitis within the next 1 month, because from tomorrow we'll start talking about promoting events so that people understand how to take full advantage of it. But while some of us are making excuses, why the other person is more favored than you, why the other person has more contact than you, why the other person knows more people than you, why the other person is older and more respected than you, why you are sick and because of your sickness you cannot do what you have to do, why all those mental excuses. While some of us are busy making excuses, some other persons are busy making moves and making waves. Whether you do it or not, whether you give it your best shot or not, in the next 12 weeks, it will come and go. The question is, where will it leave you? What if you give this your best shot? And what if all you're able to achieve was just 10%? Will it be worth it? Will it be worth it? In 12 weeks, in 3 months, 12%. This money that you can see in 10% there, 2.8 million, 2.86 million, it can solve most of the problems of 90 people in this room right now. Your dreams are calling you. Are you going to fight for it? Are you going to be an observer? Okay, congratulations to those who are willing to give it their best shot. And finally, we've come to the end of today's Millionaires Super Monday Cell meeting. I believe you got so much value. I believe you get so much value. I believe in you, believe in yourself. In the next 12 weeks at the Emerge, I want to celebrate those who are able to effectively complete this Activate project. And we'll be having a VIP exclusive with the masterminds at the Transcorp Hilton for those who are able to complete the Activate project. I need to see you there. We'll take pictures, make memories together, and it's going to be awesome. I love you guys. And have a blessed week. Make sure you do your EPRO this week. If you've not done it yet, kickstart. Don't wait until you figure everything out. Kickstart, just get doing and just keep doing, and you get better with time. Okay, I love you all. Have a blessed week. Well, with God on our side, we are absolutely unstoppable. Bye.